It's a legend of a Bigfoot that used to tramp around Bardin woods. I've never seen it, but I've talked to a couple people that said they've seen it. Anyway, I had worked day shift at the mill, and I came home and I was sitting there at the table reading the paper, probably having a beer, and so I was reading about them seeing the Bardin Booger, the booger at Bardin. And I told Billy, I said, you need to write a song about the Bardin Booger. And he sat down and he wrote the song in just a few minutes. He had it written, and at the time he had a 30-minute radio show on WIYD. And he put it on his show, and everybody was wanting a copy of it. So we sent it off and had it put on 45 records so we could, you know, sell copies of it. We had gay lords out of California contact us, and they came to Bardin to do a write-up or a video about the Bardin Booger. And I think I was about 50 at the time, and they wanted me to run across in front of a Jeep, you know, and I think we went to the cemetery and did a few shots in there. But it was, it come out on a show called Flip on CBS. So I was on, but it was a lot of fun. But me being 50, the guys, the cameramen and all that was worried about me. Is she gonna be okay? Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, I'm okay. And then while we were doing it, across the creek, somebody had a gorilla suit on, and they were jumping up and down, and the guy looked over and said, hey, you look like you're from New York. And we went on filming.
And now I see you went to, I guess, parties as, you know, to visit kids. How do the kids react when you would see them?
They love it. I've been to the Moose several times, even when it was downtown. I went to that one. I went to school and I autographed a bunch of pictures for kids, and they sent me letters, it's in the albums, thanking me for signing their picture. And then I even went to a wedding, went to several parades. The last time I went was a non-scary Halloween party at the Ravine Gardens. But the last time I was there, they had a haunted house. And the Bardin Booger was standing outside of the haunted house. And these little kids were coming out just scared to death. And I would hug them and pat them on the back and everything in the costume. Now that's how much they loved the Bardin Booger. I love to see the smile on the kids' faces, and I like to entertain them. He only wrote the one.
Okay.
And then I wrote the Bardin Booger's Christmas wish. You know what the Bardin Booger wishes for Christmas? A Mrs. Boog, so they can have little boogs to dance around the Christmas tree. I don't know, I guess these made me think about made me write the song, you know, having the Bardin Booger babies. When I had a talk at the Women's Club at the old Holiday Inn down on the river, took Bardin Booger into entertainment in 1981. Won a trophy for being the ugliest, the 4th of July parade in Interlaken. I was a grand marshal one year in Azalea Festival. And they called me, the sign was missing. But they never did give me a sign, and I made my own, so I don't know what happened to their sign. It was funny. They had a witch there at the VFW, and the kids were scared to death of the witch. And the witch was wondering why the kids were afraid of her, but not the Bardin Booger. He appeared at Family Day at the Road Heavers Boys Ranch many times. Funny thing, everyone thought Billy was in the costume, even though he was on the stage singing. They didn't think I would do anything like that.
Was it always you in the costume?
Yeah. And at the Ravine Garden sometimes I have another little costume that my grandson wore. And he was a little baby Bardin Booger.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a lot of fun having him with me. I'm kind of slow. I used to be able to get that on in no time. I don't know which one was my first one. Tuck that in back. It's been a while since I've put it on. I'm out of practice. Do I look okay?
Absolutely.